Welcome back to round one action here at the drug-aware Margaret River Pro. We're in Heat 8. This one features Nat Young, Caio Ibelli, Matt Banting. Caio in his rookie season on tour, already shaking up the top 34 picture.
Yeah, that he did. I think it suits his style of surfing down to a T. Matty Banting, though, straight out of the blocks firing. This is what happened while we're at the break. Beautiful turn right there, just laying into it. It's a nice opening maneuver. We always talk about getting that first turn in. It really does set the rest of the wave up for you. If you miss that first turn, it feels like you're playing catch-up. Feels like you're trying to oversurf the wave to make that score happen. Nat Young, utilising his backhand. Interesting to see. Waiting for this wave to stand up. He needs to unleash those big backside turns that we've seen so far today from the Goofies. This wave, you can tell that wind starting to really blow now, Joe, and it's starting to solid surfer. You know, he's going to be around for a very long time, that's for sure. Here he goes.
The Californian winding up off the bottom. Finds a perfect place to start, right off the lip. A warbly little down carve, but he controls it. Lip line carve again, and he runs out of wave, so he's out. Next wave setting up for Matt Banting. Searching again, and he huts. It's incredible to be here in West Oz watching this. This is Caio. Hard off the bottom. Nice vertical snap. Quick decision to float the end section. He'll completely disappear. He's hanging in there to show the judges he has control, but he's running out of water. Are you giving him credit for the finish?
I'd give it to him for sure. Now
Banting heading that direction. Stylish layback carve off the top. He runs out of room and he's out.
Wow, maneuver off.
The rookie impressed everybody at Bells with some big takedowns as we look at this one again.
Yeah, nice bottom turn, top turn combo. That's what he's good at. You know, he's good at just fitting his turns in. Free falls down there. We'd written him off for sure. There's no way he's going to ride out of that. Fighting. Now he starts to get going. He kind of did get out of that white water, so I'm calling that's a make.
Then to Banting, Potts.
Yeah, beautiful turn right here from Matty Banting, but that's kind of all she wrote. Really snapped it, and then you can see just going dry there. So he's got to try and prove that, but I was impressed with his performance.
So still 13:40 remaining. More waves on the way. Rolling in is Matt Banting from Port Macquarie, Australia. Carve off the top. Late fin ditch will end up underwater. And he's still chasing a 7.21. Next wave setting up for Caio Ibelli from Guarujá. Full wrap right in front of Banting. A lot of speed now. Trims it off the lip. Looking for more on the open face. It'll be an end section hack to finish for Caio.
Yeah, and he's got a good coach in his corner too, with Alessa Kuzon. Here we go. This is what happened while we're at that break. Matty Banting down in third place, trying to find something special. Nice maneuver right there, just letting those fins slide, and beautiful height right there. Wow, that was a nice area. You can see him widening his stance, waiting for it. Need to connect properly, using that wind to his advantage. You can see that front foot sliding all the way up to the nose. That stance gets even wider. You've got to land, keep that weight on the front foot. Now engage those fins that brings you back around. So Matty Banting, what does he need? A 7.21. So some innovation right there, Joe. We haven't seen a lot of that today, but when we have, the judges have liked it. Nat Young, different kind of approach. More of that power base, bottom turn, top turn combo. I love the intent that this kid has. Once he gets that ball rolling, once he gets that confidence brimming, you can see Matty Banting
riding a little bit of a step up to a round pin as he glides into this one. The board looks like it's just so smooth for him. Comes off the bottom, spanks off the top right there. Nice off the lip. Comes around the corner. Big tail high. Throws it out in front of him. Looking really good. Very aggressive. Nice little bank turn on the inside. Finishes off. Wow. Banting.
You just got to make sure you connect with those landings. You can see Matty Banting right in that pintail that Strider spoke about. The board's looking really good under his feet. See that confidence level. The thing that makes Matty Banting different with the air game is how inverted he gets his board. You know, it's not a horizontal spin. It's he gets that board literally really inverted. You can watch here as he comes off the bottom, connects. Look at that board. It flips up. You can see the entire bottom deck of that board. That is critical stuff there from Matty Banting.
Looks like Banting's up again. Big wrapping cutback. He'll hop out of there, but he's feeling the intensity with a huge, lofty, tail-high, nose-pick reverse. Here comes Caio Ibelli. Layback jam to slide off the lip. Huge bottom turn and a power gouge in the pocket for the rookie. Clean rail work. And now he'll ditch the fins into a reverse. He's loving it.
Wow.
He has to step off quickly because he ran out of room.
Just going mental. You know what? Came off the bottom. I was watching him, and I realized his leash was wrapped around his toes and his feet, and it on the front foot. So you know how off you feel when you're stepping on your leash? Well, didn't bother him one bit. Smashed it into the lip, and you saw him just go ballistic with that turn. Then came to the inside, punched one out. I mean, just looking so fired up. I love these kind of heats where they're volleying, battling back and forth. You've got two kind of similar styles with Banting and Caio, and then you've got Nat on the backside just going up straight up into the lip, just contrasting each other. This is so fun to watch from out here.
Strider, would you rather do the layback that Caio did or the big air that Banting did? If you could pick one maneuver.
I'd have to throw down that layback snap. That thing just looks so crispy in the corner, and he just pushed so hard, and it just came out of there with speed. I loved it.
I knew it. Thank you, Strider. Watching the tail end of that last wave. More waves on the way. Nat Young with a big opportunity. Tail jam right off the top to slide. Controls it. Little power hack. The kid from the west side of Santa Cruz will just finish that one up with a little backhand re-entry. As we wait on the numbers here, Matt Banting, member, had the 893, and he's up again. He loves to ramp up. We'll see if he gets that chance, Potts. Look, 10 seconds. Banting wearing that white jersey, looking for a 7-point ride, and we're going to hear the horn sound.
Wow, how cruel is that? Just a 7-point ride needed, about 5 seconds too late. So Nat Young takes down the new hot rods.